This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It's an honor to have you here. We're last day of the year in 2014. 5 degrees outside. So needless to say, I'm not going to be doing any gardening outside, am I? But that doesn't mean you can't garden inside. And make spring seem just a little bit closer. And so a lot of people go out and buy packs of seed, and they pay up to $3 and $4 for a pack of seed these days. That's a terrible price to have to pay. One option that you can do, though, is just simply find whatever favorite tomato that you like. These are little cherry tomatoes. And you just take it and just slice it up. Real easy. Real easy. There you go. Just like so. There you go. Just like so. Okay. You have the tomatoes like these. Then you take your little pot like that, put a little bit of soil in the very bottom of it, and you put your tomatoes in there like so. Move that over there like that. And you'll have them in there just like that. You'll cover that over, and you'll be amazed. Tomatoes will start growing in just a few days, maybe a week at the most. You're going to have tomatoes. You thin down to the ones that you want. You can transplant accordingly. These are just little things that you can do to help you get along through the dead of winter till the early spring. To the early spring. But you're here for a story. Okay. Got a rancher give me a buzz and said he's behind and needs me to go out, take my sledgehammer and go bust some of the stock tanks that he don't have time to do. And I said, yeah, I'll sure do that for you. So I'm going to go out there breaking ice. Considering the high today is 14 degrees, you can imagine that the ice does refreeze, even though they break it in the mornings. And livestock need water all day long. With that in mind, I'll get it done for him. But something I'd like you to keep in mind, though, is when you hear the news media talk about different things, and usually negative sells better, I understand that. But like they talking about this last year, we had 57 police officers killed, law enforcement killed in the United States this last year, 2014. Well, that's a bad thing, no question. I feel sorry for the families. But at the same time, I would like you to remember one thing, and that is at that same time period that those 57 were killed protecting the government. Never forget that 1,300 people were killed producing food for you. Ranch hands and farm hands, and I'm one of them. 1,300 were killed this year so that you had food on your table. You never hear that in the news media. In other words, it's 22 times greater chance of getting killed as a ranch hand or a farm hand than it is a law enforcement. And yet you hear a lot of people crying and bellyaching and bawling about them having the dangerous job. Just thought you'd like to know the truth. Just thought you'd like to know the truth. Rate this film.